The alien warlord Xerath leaned back in his throne-like command chair aboard the Obsidian spacecraft, his voice cold and dismissive as he addressed his subordinates. The decision to abduct human children had been his alone, a calculated step in his ongoing experiments to unlock the secrets of genetic adaptability. Xerath viewed Earth as a backwater planet, its inhabitants unremarkable save for their rapid reproductive cycles and seemingly fragile biology. To him, humanity was an untapped resource, ripe for exploitation. The children, a group of 20, were confined to transparent pods within a sterile chamber. Their cries and frightened whispers echoed faintly through the alien corridors, a haunting reminder of their vulnerability. The aliens working under Xerath avoided looking directly at the captives, their unease growing with each passing moment. These creatures might be small and weak, but something about their resilience unsettled even the most hardened of the warlord's soldiers. On Earth, chaos erupted as parents realized their children were missing. Families gathered in desperation, flooding local authorities with reports, demanding action. News spread quickly, and soon, governments and private organizations were mobilizing. The abductions were unprecedented, triggering an outpouring of both fear and fury. Yet, amidst the panic, there was a growing resolve. Humanity might have been caught off guard, but it wouldn't remain so for long. Within the alien ship, Xerath dismissed his lieutenant's concerns. The younger officer had brought up rumors about human retaliation in the past, stories of resilience and ferocity when their species was threatened. Xerath laughed, his voice dripping with scorn. "They are primitive creatures bound by their emotions," he declared. "We are beyond their comprehension. Let them try to retaliate. They will fail." Back on Earth, a broadcast was sent into space, a simple, chilling message. A man's voice, steady and firm, declared, "You have taken what we value most. Prepare for the consequences." Xerath received it with amusement, considering it an empty threat. To him, humans lacked the technological sophistication to challenge his forces. However, the warlord failed to notice the growing unease among his crew. The children's resilience, their quiet defiance despite their fear, was a stark contrast to what the aliens expected. Even in the face of captivity, the human children clung to hope, whispering reassurances to one another. One particularly brave child, a girl no older than 10, met the gaze of a towering alien guard and did not flinch. Despite their advanced intelligence and technology, Xerath and his crew underestimated the very essence of humanity. They saw weakness in emotional bonds, failing to understand that these connections were the source of humanity's greatest strength. While Xerath reveled in his perceived superiority, Earth's collective outrage was transforming into action. The stage was set, and the aliens had no idea of the storm about to descend upon them. Unbeknownst to Xerath, his decision had sealed his fate. Humanity would not stand idly by. This wasn't a declaration of war, it was a promise of vengeance. The Retribution team breached the alien ship with a precision that bordered on terrifying. Their approach had been silent, their entry swift and surgical. The alien vessel, once a fortress, now felt vulnerable. Within moments of their arrival, the lights dimmed, systems flickered, and confusion spread among the crew. The humans had arrived, and they moved with a cold, calculated efficiency that defied expectations. The team spread out, each operative executing their role with seamless coordination. Their weaponry, a fusion of human grit and alien innovation, cut through the alien defenses like a hot knife through butter. The aliens, relying on their technological superiority, had no answer for the humans' unpredictability. Ambushes were turned into routes. Defensive lines crumbled under the onslaught. Xerath's guards, bred and trained for combat, found themselves outmaneuvered by a species they had deemed inferior. Deep within the ship, the children heard the distant sounds of battle. Their fear began to wane, replaced by a flicker of hope. The older ones whispered to the younger, trying to calm them, to remind them that they were not alone. One child, the brave girl who had stared down an alien guard earlier, pressed her hands against the transparent wall of her pod. Her eyes gleamed with determination, as if she knew help was coming. The team pressed forward, their progress marked by precision and resolve. Every corridor brought them closer to their objective, but the resistance intensified. Xerath's forces, though unprepared, fought back with desperation. Yet humanity had something the aliens lacked: purpose. For the operatives, this mission was not about strategy or conquest. It was about protecting their own, and that made them unstoppable. They reached the containment chamber at last, its entrance guarded by heavily armed aliens. What should have been an impossible fight became a testament to human ingenuity. The operatives used the ship's own systems against the guards, exploiting every flaw and vulnerability their hackers had uncovered. In minutes, the door was breached and they stormed inside. The sight of the children ignited something primal in the team. Their fear was palpable, but so was their resilience. The operatives moved quickly, dismantling the containment pods with practiced efficiency. The children clung to their rescuers, tears of relief streaming down their faces. It was a moment of humanity at its rawest, a collision of fear, love, and relief that transcended words. But the mission wasn't over. Xerath, furious and humiliated, launched a desperate counterattack. His voice thundered through the ship, demanding the humans be eliminated. The team braced themselves, forming a protective perimeter around the children. Alien forces swarmed the chamber, but the operatives held their ground. Their defensive line was impenetrable, their determination unshakable. As the last of the alien attackers fell, silence descended. The team stood amidst the chaos, battered but victorious. The children, now safe, looked up at their saviors with awe and gratitude. The operatives didn't linger. They moved quickly, guiding the children back to the extraction point. They knew the battle wasn't just about survival. It was about sending a message. Humanity would not be trifled with.